Back live now on the MLB pregame show, just a few minutes away from Game 3 of the series. And while the final preparations are being made, we give you the top player spotlight. Number 13 is in the glow. And what a dominant performance he put together in his last start. He had opposing batters off balance throughout and racked up a boatload of strikeouts.
Yeah, he just looked like he was really in control out there. And, you know, sometimes you can tell a guy is going to dominate from the moment he sets foot on the rubber. They just exude confidence, and their body language kind of says.
Wednesday night baseball set to come your way from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight it's Game 3 of this four-game set between the Detroit Tigers and the New York Yankees. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show.
Number 1.
Jose Iglesias is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, EK, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
And they've upped that lead in the division even further. They've put some serious distance between them and the rest of the pack, so they're well on their way to playing October baseball.
The left fielder, number 8,
Justin Upton is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Temperature here at game time, a comfortable 75 degrees tonight.
1 out. We got 1.
And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch, and he's set down on strikes for out number 2. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the Yankees defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, they're playing behind the American League leader in strikeouts. That probably means not a lot of opportunities for them today, but you've got to stay on your toes. Be ready at every pitch. You can't just assume there's going to be a ton of swing and misses. You're going to get a chance.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So add 1. J.D. Martinez will stand in for the first time now. 24 home runs to his credit so far this year. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
No out. Here we go, boys.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Third baseman, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, if you want to be considered a strikeout pitcher, you better have a pretty good one of these. You see it here again on Show Track, and this is now 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts so far in the inning.
Ian Kinsler will stand in as we show you the numbers for his last 8 ball games, and he continues to be as hot as anyone on the ball club.
1 strike.
And he offers at the circle change and misses 0-1. And there's a swing and a miss as Kinsler's down quickly now, 0-2.
Very economical to start out there.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. James McCann leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the 3rd.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Boy, he just looks like he's swinging underwater, way behind those first 2 pitches.
And they just can't touch him right now as this is swung on and missed. 7 punch-outs now, and there's 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season.
Yeah, Matt, more of the same for him as he's currently leading the American League in that category. He's having himself just a fantastic season so far. Not only is he pitching well, but his team is playing great for him as well.
0-2.
You need run support and solid defense to rack up the wins like he is, and he's getting it.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Joel Lopez will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night.
Well, guys, that's why they call it a batting average. He's been hitting over 350 in his last 10 games, but he had kind of a bad one yesterday.
Hey, we got 2 down.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Castro. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Jose Iglesias will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game.
And remember, they got him on a fastball, so I got to figure they're going to attack him the exact same way.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
That's
in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, nobody away.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Justin Upton is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
Here we go.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, one away.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Miguel Cabrera digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. J.D. Martinez heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. First offering on its way.
No outs here.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
0-1 again, and he's at 100% on first pitch strikes. Now in the middle innings of this one. No wonder he's pitched so well.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Castro's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. He's really been a difference maker on the mound. He attacks the strike zone and is using all of his pitches very effectively. Just one of those guys that's really fun to watch doing his thing.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And he falls behind 0-2.
Get him yourself right here. Let's go, baby.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 15 straight he's retired to start the ball game. Home half. James McCann will stride in here to get the Tigers started in their half of the 6th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
The windup and the 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Well, we've talked about it already, but this has just been an absolutely dominating performance out there. That's 14 strikeouts.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Standing in now, Anthony goes. So take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ballgame. Joel Lopez stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Guys, let's go.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, now we got two
out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he struck him out, so it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without. Jose Iglesias is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Still no hits on the board for these guys, and we are seeing some great pitching in this one.
No ball.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Swing and a little blooper to center. Escobar onto the grass.
I got it. I go.
1 out.
The batter.
And for you at home, all I'm going to do is direct your attention to the hits column right there. It is what it is here in the 7th inning.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
Gets a small piece near the plate. Susak scoops it up onto first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Get ahead of him, right
Miguel
here.
Cabrera is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Look at where we are in this game. Late innings, and this pitcher is throwing
ball.
first pitch
2
strike to
strikes.
every hitter he's faced. You wonder why he's getting good results.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete. J.D. Martinez comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
If I didn't know any better, I think this was his first inning out there. He's still throwing the ball with a lot of velocity.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
And just another outstanding pitch right there. And it's not easy to do with so much on the line here in the 8th inning. But he's now down to his final 5 outs.
Here we go, right now.
Nick
fellas.
Castellanos
No ball. 1 strike.
stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Right
No ball.
by him here,
2
and he's
strikes.
set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
1 out now, 1 out.
Hit to short. Escobar is there. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Just an airmail shot that time. The pickup's good, but this ball just sailed straight over his head at first base. Good effort to try and go up and get it, but this is well out of his reach.
Runners on first with 1 down. And it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, we got 1 out here.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as they're leading off the inning, James McCann. And they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch on its way. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
Hey, we got no outs.
Hit to third. Johnson comes up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Oh, and that's a big first out. And it's nice to get that first one out of the way. He's not home yet, though. Still 2 big outs to get through before it's celebration time.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, 2 outs. Plays at 1.
Into the seats, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the ninth.
Joel Lopez will dig in now as perhaps the final man to stand in the way of possible history here tonight. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Susak is there, makes the catch, and there it is, a no-hitter.
Well, he's down there getting swarmed by his teammates right now, and he deserves it. Truly one of the best pitching performances that I've ever witnessed, and he puts his name into the record books with that no-hitter.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, but probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show. And he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those... This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian, and as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. Number 13 is our man to watch, and everybody's been talking about the perfecto he tossed a few days ago, so today everybody's anxious to see what his encore will be.
Yeah, and it was such a thrill to watch him make baseball history with that perfect game. I mean, it's just such an amazingly difficult thing to do, and he did it in such dominant fashion. I mean, I know that...
time for baseball under the Tropicana Field Dome in St. Pete. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Yankees. Logan Forsythe comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Logan.
In there, strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, EK, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
And they've upped that lead in the division even further. They've put some serious distance between them and the rest of the pack, so they're well on their way to playing October baseball.
Brad Miller will stand in, hoping for a reversal of fortune here as he's seen that average drop precipitously these past 10 ball games. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Hey, we got
Big
one. No
swing
ball,
and a miss at the
strike.
fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, that's a good location for the fastball there. But that's what he'll need to do. Try to get the hitters to expand their zone. Get these guys reaching for stuff off the plate.
Batting third, right fielder,
Corey Dickerson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Evan Longoria will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
Ain't nobody out now.
And Longoria swings and misses. A good pitch there, and he's down on strikes for the first out. Tim Beckham will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Chu, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth, first baseman.
Justin Smoke will stand in, hoping he can be the same kind of run producer he was yesterday when he drove in 3 of his guys' 4 eventual runs.
Well, he's had 7 RBIs.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Steven Souza will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Kurt Casale will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Boy, they're just hacking at everything. I mean, everything.
And he struck him out as well, so the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Designated hitter, Mikey Matsui.
Mikey Matsui is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Logan Forsythe is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2.
Hey, we got no one.
Skied into very shallow right. Under it now is Chu, and he'll put it away for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season.
Yeah, Matt, more of the same for him as he's currently leading the American League in that category. He's having himself just a fantastic season so far. Not only is he pitching well, but his team is playing great for him as well.
0-2.
You need run support and solid defense to rack up the wins like he is, and he's getting it.
Grounded back up the middle. And the Rays are into the hit column with their first hit of the contest.
Hold it! Hold!
Corey Dickerson stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Your third baseman, number 3.
On the ground up the middle. Backhanded. And an underhanded throw is in time. Tim Beckham will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Justin Smoke stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Well, you see his pitch count on your screen right there. That's not a mistake. He's been loving those first pitch outs. That's for sure.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, let's go right here.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. He's really been a difference maker on the mound. He attacks the strike zone and is using all of his pitches very effectively. Just one of those guys that's really fun to watch doing his thing.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Kurt Casale will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just one hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
Mikey Matsui.
Into the seats, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Put him away. Give him your best pitch right here. Here we go now.
Foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Logan Forsythe stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Chopped weakly to the left. Johnson scoops it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out. Brad Miller will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Very weakly on the ground. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts.
Yeah, Matt, more of the same for him is he's currently leading the American League in that category. So he can just flat out control a game. He's done that so far in this one, and we'll see if he can add another one to his shutouts lead.
Plays it first.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, one away. One away.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Ground ball left side. Johnson takes it in on to first, and there are 2 down. Evan Longoria will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all. And, boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award. But what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you. And he came on to slam the door shut.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Rays are victorious in this one, 2-1. Good night.